similar to the one in your lectures note, right? How about question 2? Question 2, actually all these are just reference. Some students mistaken this as they have to work on every single thing here. No. So, before I start this tutorial, I want to random pick any of you to explain. Zhijian, what's the difference between first order system and second order system? Wilbur, can you help Zhijian? What's the difference between first order system and second order system?
First order mathematically differentiate one from
It's correct, but how to put it into words?
zero order. Serious ah?
First order system, of course, mathematically your model should have the first order derivative term, right? Second order system?
The second derivative.
Yes, correct. So other than this?
We use different, that is zeta inside.
You have damping, is it? Damping ratio, yes, correct.
Static sensitivity, natural angular.
Okay, you have natural angular frequency, correct. Okay, not bad. Can Alright, so and then for Xian Tai, describe the three damping condition with the aid of a graph. Never mind the graph I give you. So describe where the graph is. I probably the graph this time, okay? So describe the three damping condition here based on the output signal. You can start with under damp first, and then you can continue with critically damp and then over damp.
Under them is smaller zeta and longer overshoot.
The higher the overshoot is it?
Yes. Higher overshoot.
And then?
And then critical then the exploitation lies approach steady state and reach out overshoot.
Okay. How about the last one?
Over damping is approach the steady state and reach out overshoot but slower lag.
Okay, can. Right, so I think you all should have some basic understanding of all these different type of measuring system. Okay, so after we do all this revision, okay, time to go for the finish up our tutorial. Okay, so a pressure transistor, you have a natural frequency of 50 radian per second. Okay, so you have damping ratio of 0.2. Static sensitivity of 1.5 millivolt per Pascal. I think we have some similar question like this. A step pressure input of 2000 Pascal is applied. So the question asks you to determine the output of a transducer. So I want to ask Zhikang, what are we looking for here, right? Determine the output of a transducer. So what is the first thing should come to your mind? What? I asked you what the question asks you to find. Determine the output of a transducer. What does it mean? This is a step response, right? So I'm asking you for output of a step response. So definitely you need to look for what is the solution first, right? But what kind of solution you are looking for here? Yeah, so what does this damping ratio tells you, Zikang? Yes, so what should you do now? Sorry? We know it's under them now, so what should we do now? What's the next steps? Yeah, correct. So what should you figure out from here? Okay, so what is the K here? What is the A here? What is the K? What's the A here? Sorry? K equals to what? K equals to what? If it's not given, then yes, K equals to 1, but it's given there, right? Okay, so bear in mind with the unit, right? So A is 2000, okay? So what about your, okay, zeta value is 0.2, no problem. What is your angular frequency and the omega n here? 50, correct. So the rest I think is given your phase shift here. You can find from the inverse side, right? So try and do it now. I give you a quick 3 minutes for this. See whether you can get the value or not. Alright, I think I will show the answer here together with the answer here. So you can see we can get the solution here now. Right, easy. I think we had something similar like this last week. Okay, if let's say your final answer you were to present this with volt, you bear in mind your sensitivity is 1.5 millivolt. Okay, unless you want to present this is with millivolt, then you can you don't have to do something with your unit there, right? Okay, so we already finished everything. So are you ready for the final now?
Oh.
Today is our last class already. I already teach you everything already. If we finish all the class here later, and I will do a revision in the noon, so what else we need to do? Now it's week 12, right? Last class already. Means I don't have to see you anymore.
Next week is no revision.
I can do revision today already. I finished everything with you already.
Online revision.
Sorry?
Online revision.
Online revision.
I miss you.
Miss me.
There's special room, ah.
Huh?
They got special room, ah.
I don't know, I didn't check. But the day when I went to the security office, before I even opened my mouth, the staff looked at me. Staff kena clam? Is it the Indian guy who drives the old Volvo? So he's very used to doing this to many other lecturer. So he say next time don't park as his car because last time I think there's a few times the lecturer when the lecturer rush there, the car is not clamped yet, but he still insists to clamp. So he call you not to ask you to remove. He asks you to come and witness your car being clamped and you have to pay for the price. So it's a bit psycho, you know. Psycho, right? These kind of people. And then when I check I find him from the staff portal. His expertise is in education psychology. How do you act like that? Education psychology, I thought people who study this sort of education psychology should be very, very humane, very sympathetic. No, he's crazy. So people who study psychology, they will become crazy in the end. I think that day some of you went there, right? Actually, not that I want to cheat you. Memang the chain and the lock were very small and tiny one. But after that, they changed to a very thick and bigger lock.
You know you from mechanical, so you can take the equipment.
Wow. Hey, that one illegal, right?
No lah. I don't put all ma.
That is
Up
sudden
mah.
budget. Unless we got thumbnails or style.
But if you get caught of doing that, people can catch you, isn't it?
Don't get caught. Don't get caught.
Not sure whether so many students around. I don't know lah.
Let's try.
No lah, that is my car. I checking the tire.
Very smart of you, ah. Very smart of you, ah.
Illegal thing.
But the security very nice lah. The office very nice. They give me discount. So I cannot tell you what happened there, but yeah, they give me a very good discount. So you all want online mission? Do you all really need that?
Yes.
Really? Online revision. Online revision, how about you ask, I answer, instead of me talking on it? Because if I keep talking in front of the screen, I don't know you're listening or not, right? I think you're almost finished. Every passage you have. Yeah. Because in every class, we will include the passage together with the topic. Yeah. Yeah. Have you all submit your lab report because I really want to finalize your coursework marks?
Every extent. Once or 2 day lah.
When is the deadline?
Friday. Tomorrow.
Monday is still okay because Monday I have Viva to attend, so I have no time to mark, so I can allow. Monday is the deadline. Monday is the deadline. Monday is the deadline.
Okay, thank you.
Let me change the date then.
以前没有睡觉吧？我都已经
So Monday is 23rd. Looks like some of you already submitted. Only one group submitted. Kaisen group only. The rest of you, what
because
happened?
we are the first group.
Yeah, they're the first group.
Not really, because at the end of the day, you all do online, right? So technically, you all start pretty much the same period. Zhijian, Wei Jian is not even
因
here.
为我们知道我们
Wilbur, your group, what happened?
不然我跟你讲到现在
a lot of personal issues happen.
A lot of personal issue like what? Like you break up with your girlfriend.
Not me, not me.
Not you, your member is it?
Yeah, like two. Not all, two.
Offended, yeah.
5个哦，挣钱。
Why? Break up then don't need to do what logic is that?
But the one who break up do the most over there.
这个比较那个。啊，这不是小学生咩？哎，小学不是小学生。
Okay lah, simple. I think if I have this question in the exam, I expect you finish within 5 minutes not more than that
Sorry.
If I have this question in the exam, I expect you to finish in 5 minutes, not more than that. Okay? Alright, so tutorial 7, simple. I think last week we have one question very similar to this, just that we changed the value and units, right?
Yes.
Okay, so last question. There's not much question from the tutorial, so I will proceed with pass it with you later on this topic, right? So suppose blah blah blah. Let me see. Have we completed? I think yes. I think we have completed 3D except E. Okay, now it's time to do E. If a second order temperature sensor operating under critical dam, okay, critical dam has a natural frequency of 5 Hz, right? Under the same condition in question 2C, what will happen to the vessel when T equals to 0.04 S? Second, basically. So this is the second order. Second order, and then you have this natural frequency of 5 Hz, right? Omega n equals to 5 Hz. So what is the question asking for? A. Okay. What is the question asking for? Although we have the answer already. So I want some of you to answer. So basically the question asks what will happen. So you have to find the output, right? So for second order critical dam, and then for the output, which formula should you refer to? Critical dam, and then this one is summarized, calculated. Okay, so refer critically dam. Okay, we know that critical dam is the output is this one, right? So omega n, you already given that. Okay, so no issue. So how about this plus 300? Plus 200. Why is this plus 200 here? Read the question.
Average.
Average? Yeah, because based on the question, the normal operating temperature of the reactor vessel is 200. Can? Wilbur, can you repeat what I say? What happened to this 200 here? Not bad, like a parrot. He just repeat, right? But do you understand?
Yeah,
Don't just repeat,
okay.
but without understanding.
So if on the graph, it will be 200, the equilibrium line will be at 200.
What term is that equilibrium?
Or the amplitude will start from 200.
Your normal operating temperature is 200, so your baseline is 200. So if anything happened there, you have to add this 200 back. This is like the baseline, like friend, is a baseline there. Okay? I don't simply use the term equilibrium, one different meaning already. Okay, I think all your tutorial is very easy. So, do you no? I think today, since we have extra time, we can do more past until 11:30. Okay? Extra half an hour. Why?
No. Then later the afternoon class cuts into half an hour or what?
No. Last class already. Must make sure your Maybe we will do a revision from the beginning until lecture 6. Nice question. This one this one is 2021, 22 April, May examination. Let me find the question for you. I think this one we discussed before. Discussed already. Briefly explain major difference between random one. I think I asked Chai this question before. Chai can you recall what's the major difference between passive filter and active filter?
Wow.
You answered that before, isn't it?
Yes.
Forgot already. This one is not tutorial. This one is past year. I think we go through this before, but I just want to make sure you all know what to do about it. What one is passive, one is active? Hey, 5 marks, 5 marks. How can you all forget? Okay, never mind. Later, when we do revision in the noon, I will ask you again. Alright, so let's continue with our second order. I think for this morning, I will just do second order partial with you to make you, like totally familiar with this topic before we end it. Right, so, this one is first order. But we never do this before, right? Okay, so let's try. So the first order system measuring sensor take 2 seconds to reach 63.2% of the final reading. So based on this sentence, in who? Tell me, what does it tell you? What information can you get from this sentence? A first order temperature measuring system, a sensor takes 2 seconds to reach 63.2% of the final reading. What does it tell you? Yeah, it's first order and then in who? What information can you get from here? It takes you 2 seconds to reach 63.2% of the final reading. Rise time? Wilbur, what happened to you? Rise time? No,
This one is not right.
this one is not rise time, Yes, Ingwu, what do you get from here? Take 2 seconds to reach 63.2%.
Time constant.
Yes, finally. This one tells you the time constant. That's why I make sure you all know what is time constant and rise time last time, right? I make sure you all memorize the definition of this. Okay, this one tells you the rise time. This one tells you the time constant, sorry. So the same sensor used to measure the temperature of a heating medium and then fluctuated sinusoidally. So this one is a frequency response, right? Sinusoidally between 400 and 450 with with a period of 20 seconds. So what does this with a period of 20 seconds means? Eng Kui. Yes. What information do you get from here? A period of 20 seconds. Yes, so what can you get from this T? You know this is T, so then what can you get from there? I already give you a hint already. You have the T, so what do you get from here? Okay, correct. So the first question, so now we can move to the question finally. 8 marks for this. Formulate the response signal. So basically, the question tells you the output of the response will look something like this in this form: P plus Q over all these things, right? So this one is actually a first order frequency response. You can refer to the bottom, first order. Okay, since the question already give you this, means that they expect you to do something directly with this. But let me find the. Okay, this is a first order frequency response, right? So if you all can still recall. If I'm mistaken, I think this one is still an online exam. So you refer to your notes here, right? Your frequency response, you should have a steady state response equals to Ka over all these things, right? So compared to here, you know that your Q actually equals to, let me ask, if you all still keep the summary that I print for you, you can refer directly from there. So I want to ask Kitchen, what is this Q for? What are you looking for from this Q?
Is equal K times A.
Yes, correct. How about this P? Oh, never mind. You already answered one question. So this one, Xiao Yuan. You missed my last week. I didn't see you for the whole day. I think, right? It's you, right? It's you, right? So, Xiao Yuan, figure out what is this value of P. I let you think about it. So the rest of you, Q equals to Ka if you compare with the solution, right? So I let you all figure out this part first, and then I leave the value of P for Xiao Yuan. Okay, let's do it now. We will blur, I must call him more frequently. Okay, so Q equals to KA here. So what is the value for this Q? I want to ask. Amelia, simple one for you. What is the value for Q here? Q. Yes. Ah, sorry? What? What is the value of Q? Q here, Q. Q equals to KA, right? KA. Based on the formula, so it's KA. So what is KA here? Equals to? K is 1, correct? Ah. A is? 400, 450, so your amplitude should be 25, correct?
Wow.
Okay, so 1 plus omega tau. Tau is 2 seconds, you all know already. Omega is 2 pi f, right? And then your frequency, f, you can find it from this period here. So the rest, I think you all should have no issue. The only issue is the value of P. So, Xiaoyuan, have you figured what's the value for P? No, it's not. Transient response is not something we bother for this first order system because it will decay to 0 in the end. This is damping ratio. Why would damping ratio appear for first order system? That is why the first question I asked in the class, what's the difference between first order and second order system? So damping ratio is something only appear for second order system. First order system we don't touch anything with damping ratio. So what is this P for? Delay? Is that what you say, Kenneth? Is that what you teach now? Never mind, I leave this question for Kenneth. Kenneth, right? You were there last week, and the week before also you were there. What is this P? Steady state is here. Right? The steady state response is here. So what is this thing in the output there? Why is there something extra there? Zhen Chen, any idea? I think we have too many questions that is very similar to this. Just that we change a different form of asking the student. If let's say I never give you this form, right? I'm pretty sure if I ask you to give me the output response, you all will add this thing also, right? Right? You all should know you will add this thing also, right? But now that I give you the form, it confuses you, pula. I don't want to give the answer so fast because I repeat this many times already. Xiaoyuan and Kenneth didn't help you. Kenneth, please. You cannot run away from this. I already aimed you. Oh, figure already? Yes, Kenneth, explain to us what is this value of P there? Amplitude ratio?
No, the maximum and minimum divided by 2. Yeah.
But why divide by 2? This 450, right?
Oh.
And then this is 400.
Starting.
But why? I know you can find 450 plus 400 divided by 2, but why do we have to add it to the output then? So as a what? As a what? Reference? No, I think your friend already hint you. Your baseline here, your baseline is 450, 425, 425 here, so this is your baseline. Alright? Okay, so do you need some time for the first question or can we move to the second one? Huh? Answer. The answer is 425. 425 plus Q is 25. Never mind, I just. Okay, so for those who have completed this, you can compare. Your Q is your Q is 25. Over 1.180 to add 1.1810 sine 0.1 sine is 0.3142 t minus 0.5610. I think this one probably they do the radian mode one, so it's up to you want to present in radian mode or degree mode. So it's not wrong. If let's say you do it in degree mode, it's 32.14. Right, this one is radian mode. So if you do it in a degree mode, 0.3142 t minus 32.14 degree.
我会辣了的，不是最后靠近我家的辣。
Do you all get it? Do you get the same value? Or you get a different value? Yes, Jongja, looks like you get different value. Which one? The whole thing?
人家那个留一起。
1 plus, what is your omega? Your omega is 2 pi f, correct? So what do you get? What is your f? Can you tell me what is your f? F is 1 over 20. Okay? So anyone get different answer? Those that already sit there, you already complete? Get the same answer? Okay, very good. Sure. Don't because I never walk there, you all just do already. Okay, the next one is simple. Calculate the time delay. So based on the formula, your time delay will be these two, right? One of these two. So whichever you want to use, I want you to give me the answer. Eat home. Yes, eat home. Give me the answer, the final answer for this time delay. For this question. Right, calculate the time delay. So you already have this omega. Omega, you can do something with it. F you have already. So you need to look for the phase shift. So from phase shift, refer to the formula E equals to negative inverse tangent omega tau. Okay. I think last week one of you used, instead of getting it from first order, you refer to second order or you do the opposite. So don't do that. It's a very different thing. I think it's 开线. Huh. So be very, very careful, okay? Since you only have these two final exams this year, I think only 2 subjects for final exam, isn't it? Not 2. I thought you all take 3 fully coursework one. So you have thermodynamics, you have this subject, and then another one is which one?
Engineer society.
What to test on? I thought that one is a full coursework.
That's why you need to ask the
Write essay only.
Only no. Engineer must be truthful. You cannot simply write. Later he justify your answer.
But even when you all want to sit for professional engineering exam, you also have to write essay one for 3 hours, you know.
3 hours.
3 hours essay.
What
Yes.
to write?
They will give you title, they will give you question. Then you have to write.
Almost lah.
They are not professional.
He giving example the case lah.
Yeah. Case, or they give you ask your opinion on a certain, but related to engineering one lah. Maybe related to ethics or what, then you have to write.
Oh. 我们今天宣传了，
哇，进来。
啊，你看到女人，你就叫人家进来。
自己开心。This effort to come in with.
一个我们一个对到赢了，就。
Hello，我可以讲华语吗？
可以。
哦，
不要管写吧。
我不用用麦是不是？不用用麦是不是？OK，所以可以先 follow 一下我们的 IG 先吗？PSAE
哦，新存